everybody, we're back. My first guest tonight has starred in numerous films, including Gods and Monsters, Bedazzled, and The Mummy. Starting tomorrow, you can see him in The Mummy Returns. Please welcome Brendan Fraser. You're giving me that big movie star smile.
I can make a bigger watch. Hey, Conan.
Don't ever do that again. That's frightening.
Hi, Conan.
That's better. Yeah, I like that one. That second one. That guy who's having a nervous breakdown look. Yeah.
Abba! 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 Abba!
Oh, it's like two twins that just found each other. Abba! Abba! It's fun to say, though. How are you? I understand you've been traveling quite a ways to get back here to the States. You were in Australia.
Yes, sir. I'm shooting a film called The Quiet American. It's a dramatic piece based on the novel by Graham Greene.
Graham Greene novel?
Directed by Philip Noyce, and I'm working with Michael Caine. More about that later, but that's the reason why I'm in Sydney, Australia. And
which I went to not too long ago, which was amazing. I love Sydney.
Wonderful
place.
Great. Friendly people, great architecture, and they have a great zoo.
Yeah.
Which I visited on my day off. And it's just something that I have to get off my chest, and I figure you're the best guy to bring it up with.
I'm sort of like I'm like a therapist. This show is about as private as you can be on television.
Well, I'll cut to the chase. I went to the zoo. My wife and we wanted to see the koalas and the kangaroos.
Right.
And it was arranged that we got a private viewing in the education center, and the zoologist led us into this pen. And before he opened the gate, he warned us about the emu, which is like this huge bird, looks kind of like an ostrich.
Right.
And said that, I should warn you that...
Oh, my God.
He said that. Well, they always ask questions with sentences.
Right.
I should warn you, if you turn your back on the emu, he might try and mate with you. And so...
Which sounds like something you don't have to take that seriously, right?
No,
sounds like...
I mean, how bad could that be? Wait, take that back. Wait.
I guess it depends on how your life is going in general. And to some people, it might, be worthwhile. But anyway, go ahead.
To make a long story short, I turned my back on the emu when I was watching my wife playing with the kangaroos, and someone took a picture, and I brought it along.
And you have a picture of the emu?
The emu wants my baby.
This is a real photograph. This isn't doctored or anything.
No.
Let's take a look at this photo of you and the emu, and oh! Wow. That's something. Wow.
Hey, don't knock it till you try it!
So, how are you two getting along now? Hey, you know the weird thing about that photo? Show it again. Look at the pervert in the background watching. That's the thing I like.
That's the zoologist.
I bet that's the zoologist. The zoologist is like, oh, yeah.
He's like, you'll notice that the genitalia is starting to... We're like, no more!
So, was this traumatic for you? Was this...
It brought back a flood of childhood memories. I was going to school. There was a Rottweiler that used to wait for me at the end of the block. But I was lucky on this morning because little Khalid left his Hulk big wheel on the street corner, and luckily the Rottweiler was more interested in, well, doing an emu on the on the big wheel than he was on me. So,
Wait, let's back this truck up for just a second. You saw a Rottweiler having sex with a big wheel.
Yeah, I did.
That's your big traumatic story from childhood.
Abba!
Abba, emu. We're using very odd words tonight. Well, anyway, I can't believe you're carrying around the photo of you at the emu. That's the weird part. You're proud of this.
I wanted you to be the first.
Yeah, that you scored with a prehistoric bird. Now we have here The Mummy Returns. I love The Mummy. I really enjoyed that movie, so I've been waiting for this sequel. I love the special effects in that movie. It was fun. I love mummy movies, and I really do. Yeah. I've always liked The Mummy. He's been my favorite monster, and that's saying something, because there's so many good monsters to choose from. I'm babbling like a monkey tonight. Anyway, We have a clip here of the Mummy Returns. Anything we need to know from this clip?
Yeah, there's some fantastic special effects. You'll notice mummies climbing walls, and they're not played by actors. Just check us out.
You got actual mummies for this?
Climb walls. It's so cool. Just check us out.
Take a look at this clip from The Mummy Returns.
Honey, what you doing? These guys don't use doors.
I was forced to find an alternative.
Wow! You're having a problem with... Come on, it happens!
Oh, man. Oh.
Okay, I knew that you were going to tell that story, and I thought we should have a little clip for it, but I think we do have an actual clip.
We do.
Can't we get some credit for getting an emu costume together at the last second,
really
I think?
awesome. I mean, I'm so busted, but...
Yeah. We have a real clip here. This is an emu-less clip from The Mummy Returns, and the same setup, I think, applies. Let's take a look.
Glad to see me now?
Just like old times, huh?
That's amazing. Yeah, the special effects are...
plain air, just like y'all person or nothing.
Very good. Now I'm told that you were hurt. Was it you were hurt doing the last Mummy movie? Is that right? Did you get actually? Because you're doing your own stunts, which I would never do if I was a film star. And trust me, I might be a film star one day. I'm trying to get my own sandwich. I'm having trouble doing that. But I heard that you were doing your own stunts and that you got hurt. Is that
I was
right?
nearly strangled on the first film. Rick gets in trouble and goes to jail, and Evie talks his way out of it for him, and but not before he's like dangling from the end of a noose. So they had to put a rope around my neck and actually pull on it really quite taut. And anyway, something went probably horribly wrong, and I wound up in the balls of my feet. And
So they were almost...
I got choked out and I fell down, and my elbow was like in my ear, and these two English guys were like, "Brendan, wake up! Brendan, Brendan."
Yeah.
Like that, and then the stunt guy ran up to me and said, "Congratulations, the last guy who did that was Mel Gibson on Braveheart." And I'm like, "Yeah, right on." Anyway,
You'd think, like, see, that's where I would differ. When they said, okay, here's the scene where we hang you, I say, go get the Conan dummy and hang, you know what I mean? Go get the crazy red-haired floppy dummy and hang that, and I'll be in my trailer, and then you can green screen my face on it later on going, oh, cough, cough, you know, something.
Well, Stephen Sommers, our director, insists on his actors not being wusses, and so he consequently broke my rib. He blew out my knee. I probably lost a pint of blood, and I totally bruised my ego. But you know, I think it's all worth it because it's a pretty cool movie.
See, I would never get past the no wuss clause. That's where I would draw the line. And where did you shoot this film? This was
in Morocco and in London on stage at Shepperton. But the locations we chose in Morocco were quite close to Algeria, which, as was explained to us, was quite a volatile area to be like left alone in.
Yeah.
Because they'd taken out cast insurance on us for kidnapping or terrorists, and there was like this military helicopter standing by all the time. I never really asked that much about it.
How do you relax and do a movie when they're like, now listen, you know, have a good day shooting and everything, but we have kidnapping insurance on you and the escape helicopter's over here.
You just, you know, block it out, man. Just go with it. I don't know.
Right.
I was driving home one night, and the driver, he says, do you see that mountain range over there? And I go, yeah. He says, you go over there, you'll never come back. And I believed him.
It's the emu's love shack over there. Yeah. It's like his funky love shack. I'm looking forward to it. The Mummy Returns opens tomorrow. And hey, thanks so much for coming by and talking to us. Always good to have you on the show. Brendan Fraser, everybody. Anna Gasteyer coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be back.